Shalom and Shavua Tov to the fighters of democracy standing here in front of Channel 14. Demokratia! Demokratia! I'm Dr. Ilan Samish, founder and CEO of Amai Proteins. I've already spoken on many stages, mainly in Hebrew. Yesterday, after seeing and being ashamed of viewing the hollow speech of our Persona Non Grata Prime Minister in the United Nations, I decided to come here to Channel 14, the beating heart of incitement and division which is fueling the judicial coup. Just to provide proper disclosure, Channel 14 has filed a libel suit against me for saying that they provide legitimacy to the murderer of our Prime Minister Yitzchak Rabin, who was assassinated at a peace rally. Busha! 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 I was ashamed to see our Prime Minister sitting on a plastic stool in the Persona Non Grata parking lot, waiting for another Jew, a hero, President Vladimir Zelenskiy, who, unlike our Prime Minister, got a red carpet welcome at the White House. I was ashamed to see our Prime Minister fly halfway around the world to meet with someone known to be tainted with anti-Semitism, just so he could talk about AI which he doesn't understand. Of course, he could come to Amai Proteins, my startup, or to many other startups, but all he wants is not to talk about the judicial coup which he is leading. Shame! Busha! 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 Today, during the 10 days of remorse between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, in these days, the Jewish people rise up early and ask for forgiveness. A couple of months ago, on the 9th day of Av, the day of destruction of our temple that fell on hatred among our people, I went to the site of the murder of our Prime Minister, Lieutenant General Rabin, and asked for forgiveness. We are sorry and ask for forgiveness that we were the silent majority, no more. We are sorry and ask for forgiveness that we didn't wake up and let messianic Jewish supremacist extremists who today are part of our shameful government rise up against us, divide us, and incite us. We ask for forgiveness that we have let Kohelet, a NGO that came from the United States, to infuse and spread here the way that is not our way, the way of our people, of all Israelites accountable for each other. Kol Yisrael arevim ze laze. We ask forgiveness that we did not denounce politicians who are convicted criminals or who are accused with criminal charges, because both the right and left have no shortage of women and men leaders of stature. We ask forgiveness that we, the reservists of the Israel Defense Forces of Democracy, did not protect our homeland we love so much, and let a government of criminals, racists, and messianic Jewish supremacists try to turn us into a dictatorship, something that we will not let. We will not let. And today, on the eve of Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, I would like to say a prayer. we have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a prime minister who is not accused of criminal charges of breach of trust, fraud, and bribery. Breach of trust, fraud, and bribery. מרמה, הפרת אמונים, שוחד. שוחד, מרמה, הפרת אמונים. שוחד, מרמה, הפרת אמונים. Accusation that can send him to 18 years in jail. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a transportation minister who does not literally command to drive and run over our guards. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us an economy minister who will strengthen our startup nation instead of causing a drop of over 70% of investments. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a finance minister who will enrich the state reserves and not cause a depreciation of the shekel, the lowering of the credit rating, and an economic crisis that we are all paying for. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a minister of justice who will pursue justice, who will not deprive us of missing judges, who will not do everything to destroy the defenders of justice and democracy. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a police minister, interior security minister, who is not a convicted serial criminal, including accused as a terrorist. During his time, Busha, 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 Busha. During his time, there is a rise of 60% in murders of Jews and a rise of 100% in crime, from car thefts to the murder of our fellow Arab citizens. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us leaders in the municipality and national level who are not stained by criminal charges or accusations, who work for the kingdom and not for the king, for the kingdom and not for the king. We have sinned before you. Have mercy on us and give us a system of checks and balances that are missing here. Strengthen our court, the only check and balances we have, and give us a constitution. Chukah, 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 chukah. 9 months ago, we woke up. We woke up. They touched the heart of our soul, hurt and stained our Declaration of Independence in front of my eyes when I petitioned in the High Court against reducing the Reasonableness Act. In front of my eyes, they bruised and they condemned our Declaration of Independence. And in this pregnancy of 9 months, we have organized in many tribes of the people of Israel who love our country and who are all united around democracy. Democratia! Democratia! I would like to end by a thought I had about the famous Yom Kippur prayer, Unatne Tokef, and thy shall provide validation. Who will live and who will die? Who in a dictatorship and who in a democracy? Who in a startup nation building our country and who by living on the expense of others? Who will be silent and who will fight? Who by horsemen and who by police water gun? Who at demonstrations and who at police arrests? Who will rest and who will rise up? Who will rise up and who will fall? And today we say, the soldiers of the defense forces of democracy, we say that prayer, repentance, and charity will pass the evil of these days. Tfilah, tshuva, utzedakah, ma'avirin et roa hagzera. Prayer, praying for a state that will materialize the Declaration of Independence, and I'm quoting from our declaration, a homeland that will be based on freedom, on justice and peace as envisaged by the prophets of Israel. It will ensure complete equality of social and political rights to all its inhabitants, irrespective of religion, race, or sex. It will guarantee freedom of religious, conscious, language, education, and culture. It will safeguard the holy places of all religions, and it will be faithful to the principles of the Charter of the United Nations. Repentance of being united in an organized force of democracy that will do everything and will sacrifice itself for these values. And charity of donating time and money for the sake of democracy, for the sake of dialogue, for the sake of educating our people, educating our children, and strengthening our country that we all love so much, with all of Israelites accountable for each other. Kol Israel Arevim ze laze, and all living in democracy. Demokratia! Demokratia! עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא ברחמיו ובחסדיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. גמר חתימה טובה לכל ישראל.